Okay. All of you observe very carefully. Let us come to the first discuss about the mass. Of course, in our general life, we will never use a word called as weight. If you'll go to the market, if you'll go to anywhere, whatever it is, even if I'll ask you, Mr. Harish, what is your weight? Can you tell me? Mr. Harish Jairas, what is your weight? Mr. Johan, what is your weight? I'm asking you, yeah. Please answer.
52.
Sir,
Yeah.
45, sir.
45 kg. Hari?
Yes, yes, Irish, sir. Irish Dirham.
Yeah, Arizeras. Yes, 45 kg. But remember, actually, you are saying, I am asking weight, but you are saying mass. So that is the difference between mass and weight. Remember, mass is the basic physical quantity of a matter. Every body, if it is having a space, if it is occupying the space, if it is occupy space and having matter, having what? Matter, definitely it is having some mass. So mass is a different thing and weight is a different thing. So let us discuss, before understanding mass, let us define about matter. Can anybody tell me what do you mean by matter? When I can say something is matter? Can anybody tell me? For example, sound energy. Suppose I will take sound. Sound is a matter. Mitakshri, Divya. Suppose I will say air. Air is a matter or not? Suppose I will say bottle. Bottle is a matter or not? So why can't now sound? If I will say emotion, I am crying. My crying, or else love, affection, understanding, hate. Now you tell me, in this, who is matter and who is not matter? I want to know, Mr. Hari, which one is considered as a matter and which one is not considered as a matter? Everybody. Try to answer at least. Guess at least. I have given so many now. I have given air, bottle. I have given some other thing. Let me take book. Now I have taken emotions like hate, love, affection, and sound, understanding. These are the things. Now you tell me which one you consider as a matter and which one you not consider as a matter. Matter means not general matter according to the physics. Anybody? Now I will say you definition of matter. Later you tell me. Matter means according to the physics, any substance which is having mass, and occupy space is called as matter. Do you understand it? Now, mass means, mass is the fundamental physical quantity of matter, basic fundamental physical quantity of matter. So now you tell me, in these given examples, who is considered as a matter and who is not considered as a matter? I want to know from everybody. Please try to respond. Yes.
Sir, air, bottle and book.
Of course, air we cannot see, but air is a matter or not? How many of you will accept air is a matter? Yes. Harish Jairas, Arun Kailash, Johan. Because air is occupying space and air is also having mass. Is it right or wrong? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Yes, sir.
Bottle is having mass, occupying space. Book is having mass, occupying space. Now, these all are considered as matter. But let me take, I am keep on shouting now. Is it my sound, my voice is called as a matter? Anybody? Yes or no? Is it my voice is considered as a matter?
No, sir.
No, because it does not have mass. Understand, Sai, Hari? Now, I am very angry on you. Is it my angriness is having mass? Is it my angriness is occupying space? Please respond.
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Is it my affection towards to you? Is it having any kind of physical appearance? is only emotion. So all the emotions, for example, I will show you heat. Suppose I will ask you to put the your finger in candle, heat, or else you will hold the heat or cold. Now you tell me cold, heat and all. Is it called as a matter? Yes. Answer to my question. Yes.
No, sir.
Mass? Yes, Mitakshri, answer to my question. Johan, is it cold, hot, hot, cold? Is it having a mass? I'm asking question. Divya?
Sir,
No,
no, sir.
they cannot occupy space. So they are not called as a matter. So coming to the mass, as I asked Hari Zairas, he said, I asked his weight, but he said mass. So I asked casually, that is what? Mass is a word. It is a basic fundamental physical quantity of matter. But mass in our general life, we will never use a word called as mass. So instead of mass, we will use a word called as what? Weight. But weight and mass are having difference. That is what the difference we should learn in our today's class. So weight is different and mass is also different. So let us come to the mass. Mass means the total matter present in the body, the total matter present in the body. That is why it is the fundamental physical quantity of matter. What is that? It is the fundamental physical property of the matter. So the mass of the body is the quantity of matter contained in it. What do you mean by mass, Harish? Quantity, total quantity of matter present in it, present in it is called mass of a body. Are you understand, everybody? So this mass I will measure always in kilograms, or I can measure in grams. So kilograms is a what unit? SI unit or CGS unit? Arun Kailas, I told you already, I want you also respond. Kilogram is a what unit? Harish? Harish Eras, Kaushik? It is
Yes, sir.
and
Kilogram is
grams is the what unit? CGS unit.
CGS.
Understanding CGS means what? Centimeter, gram, second. Centimeter, gram, second units. This is what our Indian system of unit. What is the full form of SI? Anybody? What is the full form of SI?
Standard international
Standard
unit.
international unit. And you remember this mass, for example, I ask you now, can you tell me, everybody, what is your mass one by one? Can anybody tell me what is your mass? All of you should answer. My mass is 65 kg. Now your mass. Arun Kailash, Divya, Gokul,
Sir, 35.
35 kg. Now, suppose I will move to now we are in Pudukottai. I will go to Chennai. I will go to Kumbakonam, as it is Hari Zairas is there. We will go to somewhere, my Andhra, I will go to my hometown. Is it my matter present in my body, is it changing or always remains constant? Anybody can tell me, for example, I am in Pudukottai, I am having 2 hands. If I go to Andhra, I may get 4 hands. If I go to Kumbakonam, is it my hands will become less? Is it always remains, the matter which is present in the body, is it always remains same or it will varies? That is what my question. Anybody?
Same.
Same, sir.
Whatever you have here, wherever you will go, the matter present in our body is always remains same. So your mass is always remains constant or not? That is what I want. Anybody, everybody, will you able to answer or not? Even I will go to moon, I will go to space. Still, whatever I have in my body is remains constant. Is it yes or no? Everybody?
No, sir.
No. If I go to space, is it my nose is disappearing? Is it my hand is disappearing? Is it my blood is disappearing? That is what my question. Is it remain same or not?
Same, sir.
Same. So mass is always constant. Mass is always constant. So wherever you can go in the universe, mass of a body is always what? Mass of a body is always what? Remains constant. So mass of a body will never change from, never varies from place to place. place to place. That is what you have to remember. So throughout the universe, mass of the bodies remains constant. Do you understand, Hari? Yes. Gokul?
Yes, sir.
Now, one more question. Mitakshri, please respond. Divya, you also. Arun Kailas, I already told you. Now you tell me. Suppose, let me take now. Mitakshri is standing here. I asked you, Mitakshri, what is your mass? Can you tell me? Divya, any some of you tell me. Hari. Ah, let me take 50 kg. She is saying 50 kg mass of Mitakshri. Now, Mitakshri, suppose now you are facing towards to the north direction. Your mass is 50 kg. Now, I will ask you to move towards to the west and now you reached here. Now you tell me what is your mass? What is your
Same,
mass?
sir.
Same 50 kg. Now, I ask you to move towards to the east and you tell me what is your mass?
Same 50 kg.
Now, let me take you go to the south and you tell me what is your mass?
Same 50 kg, sir.
Now, you go to the entire earth. You go to the North India, you are go to the South India, you go to the East India, West India, wherever it is, east direction or west. Everywhere, your mass is remains what? His mass is what?
Constant, sir.
Constant. But any direction I am moving, my mass is not varying based upon the direction. Is it yes, Mr. Hari Jairas, Arun Kailash? Yes or no? So, direction, no direction. My mass is not depending on direction. So, no direction is required for the mass. So, now you tell me, is it mass is a scalar quantity or a vector quantity? Anybody? Yes, please. Mass is a scalar
Scalar
quantity or vector quantity. We have two quantities. All of you should remember. One is scalar quantity. Harish Jairas, do you know this or don't know?
Yes, sir, I know, sir.
Yeah, scalar and vector quantity. Mr. Kaushik, can you able to understand? Scalar quantity only magnitude. Only magnitude. What do you mean by magnitude? Number. Understand? Like 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg. Like this is called as 1, 2, 3 is called as magnitude, and kg is called as unit. Understanding? Vector quantity means, suppose I will say acceleration of a body is 2 meter per second square in north direction or south direction. That is what I can say velocity. Velocity is 5 meter per second in towards to east, means direction also mentioned. Along with the magnitude, this is called as magnitude, east, south, west, north, northeast, southeast, like that. So direction I am mentioning means then it is called as vector quantity. Now, mass does not depend on direction. Now you tell me, mass is a scalar quantity or vector quantity? Gokul? What quantity? Mass does not depend on any direction. So mass is a which quantity, guys?
Scalar.
Scalar quantity. So now you tell me, mass of a body is always remains constant or not? Everybody? Yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. It is not depending on any direction. Mass of a body will never change from place to place. What do you mean by mass? Only the total matter, total quantity of matter present in the body. So, is it possible to make the mass zero? That is what my question. Let me see who will answer. Is it possible to make the mass zero? Everybody, try to think and tell me. Is it possible to make the mass of a body zero? Yes, please. Anywhere you can take in the world. Is it possible to make the mass of the body zero? That is what my question. Answer to my question. Try to think and answer. Yes, Mitakshri. If I will say, you will understand. Of course, I am trying to ask you from you. Is it possible to become zero at any time? You already know mass will never be varies. Always mass remains what? Always mass remains what?
Constant.
So, is it possible to become zero, Mr. Harish? I'm asking you.
No, sir.
No, mass will never be zero. The mass of a body cannot be zero. The mass of a body cannot be zero. That is what you have to remember. Now, I hope you all understand what is mass. Understand, Harish Jairaj? Mass means total matter, quantity of matter which is present in our body is called as mass. So mass is the basic fundamental physical quantity of any matter which we used to measure in kilograms. So kilogram is the SI unit of mass and grams is the CGS unit of mass. So 1 kilogram equals to how many grams? Everybody, 1 kilogram is equals to how many grams?
1,000.
1,000 grams. That you should remember. So this mass is always constant throughout the universe. So it is not depending on any direction. So that is why mass is called as what quantity? Mass is known as what quantity is mass? Scalar quantity. And is it possible to make the mass zero? No. Mass of a body will never be zero. Mass of a body will never be zero because matter will never be zero. So it is not at all possible to make a zero. That is what you have to remember. Hope you all understand what is mass. So please start writing. I'll say. Understand, Mitakshari? Clear? Everything? So mass is the word is actually we are saying everybody. Whenever I will say, what is your weight? Harish said 45 kg. Jairaj. Mitakshari said 50. Gokul said 35. That is what you are saying. You are not saying weight of your body. You are saying what? Mass of your body. But weight is the most common word. Common language will use mass and weight are both are similar. That is why we will get instead of mass, weight. If you'll ask somebody, your father and mother, Ma, what is your mass? They'll get confused. What is this? You're asking mass like because they knows the word weight alone. Because weight is the word they will use instead of mass also. So, but weight is different. So this is what is mass. I hope everybody understand what is mass. Is it yes, guys? Yes, that is what. Start writing mass. Because in exam 2 more question even they'll ask you write the differences between mass and weight. By the time these all the points you should write. Now you'll get minimum 5 points. You can see that. Right. First point. It is one of the fundamental property of the body. Fundamental property of the body. It is the one of the fundamental property of the body or fundamental physical quantity of the body. It is the fundamental property of the body. Next, the mass of the body is the definition. The mass of the body is the, I am trying to make it even more simplified way for you. The mass of the body is the quantity of matter contained in it. Now, immediately you have to understand one more question. What is matter? Everybody, what is matter? You don't know. What is matter?
Anything that
Anything
occupies space and has mass.
which occupies what? Which occupies space and having mass is called as matter. Please learn that also. Anything which occupies space and having mass is called as matter, because you should know that class 6 is the basic definition. That is what. Simply you cannot. Side you can somewhere write matter means anything occupies space and having mass. That's all. Please write it. Clear everybody? Divya, Arun Kailash? Arun Kailash will never answer. Understand, everybody? That is what. So,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So next, So that is what contained in it. Have you written the matter definition, everybody? Matter definition. Next slide. The SI unit of mass is kilogram. The SI unit of mass is kilogram. And what is the CGS unit, guys? What is the CGS unit, Johan? CGS unit. Johan, Harini, CGS unit of mass. The SI unit of mass is kilogram. What is the CGS unit? And the
Gram.
unit of mass is, what is that, guys? That is what we are studying. So 1 kilogram is equal to how many grams? 1000 grams. Please remember that. Or I can say 10 power 3 grams. Everything you should be able to write. Be smart always. We are going to 10th class now. We are not going to class with the 6th again. Write it. Over, Mitakshri completed. Divya, next.
Yes, sir.
So it does not depend on direction. It has only magnitude. So that is why mass does not have any direction. Mass never depends on direction. Mass has only magnitude. That is why mass have only magnitude, not no direction. So no direction. So that is why it is a which quantity? So
Scalar.
it is a scalar quantity. Understand, Kaushik? Scalar quantity. Next, is it varying from place to place? I am asking. Is it matter is varying from place to place? No. So matter is not varying. So mass of the body is also not varies. So always mass of the bodies remains constant, does not change from place to place. This is the main difference. Please remember, write it. The mass of the body is constant. The mass of the body is constant. The mass of the body is constant and does not change from place to place, and does not change from place to place, does not change from place to place. That is what. So that is why, is it possible to make the mass of a body zero? I want to know. Is it possible to make the mass of the body zero?
No, sir.
No. So that is what. So the mass of a body cannot be zero. Last point. Mass of a body cannot be zero. So these are the points you have to remember. Wherever you will go across the universe, mass of the bodies remains constant. It will never be zero. So this is what is mass. So what is the symbol of mass? All of you, symbol of mass is small m. All of you remember, symbol of mass is small m. Okay, that is what. So this is the basic, fundamental physical quantity of every matter. Understand, Harisheras, Kaushik? So these are the things you have to remember regarding mass. So in exam also they'll ask you, right, differences between mass and weight. Then all one side mass you have to write like this point wise. Now let us move to the next concept called as, what is the next concept? Now mass, any doubt ask me, or else we'll move to the weight. Please respond. Are you clear with the mass?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, move to the concept called as, what is the concept now? Weight. Okay. Now, if you already understand Newton's second law, can anybody tell me what do you mean by Newton's second law? All of you. Newton's second law. Mr. Johan. I want to know Newton's second law formula. This is what we are studying. At least say yes or no, also I will be happy. Correct? That is what I don't know. Why I should beg this Arun Kailash. And Arun Kailash will leave from the meeting, or else I'll remove from you. I don't want you. Get out from me. So force F is equals to what is the formula with actually? Newton's second law. Force F is equals to
Into acceleration.
mass into acceleration. Do you remember everybody? So Sai, Hari and Hari Sairas, everybody you tell me. Till yesterday's class, we are studying G. What do you mean by G? All of you can tell me.
Sir, acceleration due to gravity, sir.
Acceleration due to gravity. What is that, Hari? Hari Sairas? You can say that, we can say it is gravity. What is that? Anybody can tell me? That is the force of attraction. Is it yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
That is what gravity means. Gravity is equals to G. G is equals to A. Acceleration is equals to acceleration due to gravity, which we used to call as gravity. Gravity is the word only we can use in the case of Earth, but remaining all the planets and all, we can use a word called as what? Gravitational force. Gravitational force. Earth alone, we can use a word called as gravity. So what do you mean by that, Mitakshi? What do you mean by that gravitational force? Means pulling force. Is it yes or no? Is it yes or no? Suppose if you take Earth, what is the Earth gravity? 9.8 meter per second square. Means in the sense of what? If any object is coming towards the Earth, it will accelerate the body. It will accelerate the body per 1 second. How much it will accelerate? Per every second. When you are coming down, acceleration is increased by how many times?
9.8 meter per second.
9.8 meter per second square. Understanding? So that is the reason I used to tell you, whenever the body is coming towards to the Earth, the velocity will increases or decreases. Everybody? Yes or no? Increases. Understanding? Velocity increases when any body is coming towards to the ground. Because of what? Rise in acceleration. At every second, the velocity will changes 9.8 meter per second. For every 1 second, velocity will change 9.8 meter per second. Understand, Mitakshi, what I'm saying? Divya? For every 1 second, velocity of your body will change 9.8 meter per second. That is what acceleration 9.8 meter per second square means. The acceleration is the one which is the force of attraction towards to its center. Is it right or wrong? Will you accept it? Hari Jairas? Yes. So whatever the body is coming towards to it, with that acceleration or gravity, the earth is trying to pulling that object towards to its center. Is it right or wrong? Will you accept it or not? Yes. So that force only, what the force which is attracting towards to its center is only called as weight of the object. Do you understand, everybody? The force of attraction which is trying to pulling towards to its center is only called as weight of the object. Are you understand? Please respond, everybody. If you'll say yes or no,
Yes,
only then I can. Okay. So whatever the force is trying to pulling towards to its center of your object is only called as for the gravity. That gravitational force only we used to say weight of the object. Understanding? So that is what. Now, can anybody tell me universal law of gravitation? Yes, anybody? What is universal law of gravitation formula? F is equals to what?
Capital G into M into M to do by R square.
Capital M into small m divided by R square or B square. This is what your NCERT formula. Yes, everybody? Yes. Now, as I told you always, if I take the earth and apple, why apple is always falling towards the earth? Why can't earth will fall towards the apple? Anybody tell me? Yes.
So because of its mass.
The mass of the earth is more. So according to the Newton's second law, force is equals to mass into acceleration. From that, acceleration is equals to force by mass. So what is the relationship between acceleration and mass? What is the relationship between
Inversely
acceleration and mass? Acceleration is inversely proportional to mass. So that is why whatever the force, Newton's third law, what is Newton's third law, everybody? What is Newton's third law? Action is equals to reaction. So
Opposite reaction.
whatever the force exerted by the earth on the apple also will exert same force on the earth, but apple only will move towards to the earth. Why can't earth cannot move towards the apple? Because earth mass is extremely higher than apple. So acceleration is less or more. Earth acceleration is extremely small, so it is not possible to notice that motion towards the apple, but apple acceleration is greater because of apple mass is what? Apple mass is what? Less. So acceleration is maximum. So that is why apple is always fall towards to the earth, towards the center of the earth. So that is what you have to remember. So now I have taken for example 1 kg object each. Next, this one, now they are acting, some force is acting, but still they are not falling each other. But this 1 kg I will make 1 trillion kg. 1 trillion kg, and this is 1 kg. Now you tell me, this 1 kg will body, the 1 kg body will fall towards the this big body or not? Everybody? Yes, Mitakshi?
It will fall.
It will fall towards the big body or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So mass increases, the force of attraction increasing or decreasing? Mass increases, force of attraction increasing or decreasing? That is what my question. Everybody? Yes, please respond. Increases. So that force of attraction towards to its center is only called as weight of the object. So this weight of the object is depending on two things. Can anybody tell me what is the things it is depending on? Weight of the object. One is, yes, please. What is the weight of the object depending on two things? Anybody can tell me? One is mass of the object. Second one is what? Everyone. Second one is acceleration due to gravity, means gravitational force of the object. This is what is called as weight. So please all of you write weight. Weight means right definition. The weight of a body is the understand Hariseras? What do you mean by weight? The weight of a body is the weight of a body is the force with the weight of a body is the force with which it is attracted, force with which it is attracted towards to whom, guys? Towards to whom? Towards to center of the earth. Towards to the center of the earth is called as weight of the object. Is called weight of the object. Understand, Mitakshri? Divya? Please respond, Divya.
Yes, sir.
Harini, that is what. So, if I'll take apple, and if I'll take earth, now, who will fall towards the earth? Everybody, apple will fall or earth will fall towards the apple? Everybody. Let me take, it's a very big size apple. So, weight of the apple is 1 kg. Sorry, mass of the apple is 1 kg. Now, at what force it will fall down? Anybody can tell me what force it will fall down towards the earth? What is the gravitational force? Acceleration due to gravity. 9.8 meter per second square. So the force which will fall of this body towards the center of the earth is mass of the body into acceleration due to gravity. Can anybody tell me what is the mass of the body? 1 kg into acceleration due to gravity. Everybody, 9.8 meter per second square, which is equals to what, guys? Multiply both. What is that?
9.8 Newton.
9.8 kilogram meter per second square. So we know that 1 kilogram meter per second square is equals to how many newtons?
1 Newton.
1 Newton. So the body will falls, the apple will falls towards the earth. With what force? With what force? With 9
9.8 Newton.
newtons. So that is only called as weight of the object. Do you understand, everybody? Weight of apple. So what is the weight of apple? 9.8 newtons. Same way, now, if I increase, for example, let me take now, Mr. Kaushik is falling towards the earth. Kaushik is falling towards the earth. This is what the earth. Now, Kaushik, can you take your weight, your mass is 50 kg? Yes, everybody? 50 kg. Now you tell me, at what is the gravitational force? What is the gravitational force of Kaushik towards the earth? Still 9.8 meter per second square, or I can take 10 meter per second square. Now, can you tell me at what force, at what weight he will fall towards the center of the earth? Everybody, what is the force he will fall towards the center of the earth? All of you, 50 kg into 10 meter per second square. So at what force he will fall down, guys, towards the earth?
500
Sir,
Newton, sir.
500.
Kilogram meter per second square, which is equals to 500 newtons. Do you understand, everybody? So mass increases, mass of the body increases. So the force also increasing or decreasing? Yes, please.
In
Increasing. So that is what. So the mass into the force of attraction towards the center, that is what acceleration due to gravity, if you multiply, which will give you the mass of weight of the body. So that is what weight or